Meghan Markle is facing some criticism over a story that she told in her The Cut interview yesterday. In the print interview, writer Alison P. Davis surmises that Meghan understands what her ascent in the royal family meant for Black Britons and her role in improving the working mom's lifestyle and paycheck. And then, Meghan is quoted as telling a story about meeting someone at the 2019 The Lion King premiere in London, and no, it wasn't when she met Beyonce and Jay-Z. It was a South African actor, as Meghan describes them as, doesn't name them, but she says they pulled her aside and said, "I just need you to know, when you married into this family, we rejoiced in the streets the same way we did when Mandela was freed from prison." Now, Alison editorializes after that and says, "Of course she knows she's no Mandela, but perhaps even telling me the story is a mode of defense, because if you're a symbol for all that is good and charitable, how can anybody find you objectionable? How can anybody hate you?" Well, he might not hate her because of it. Nelson Mandela's grandson is not happy that Meghan told that story in her The Cut interview. Mandla Mandela tells Mail Online, "Madiba's celebration was based on overcoming 350 years of colonialism with 60 years of a brutal apartheid regime in South Africa. So Meghan and Harry's wedding cannot be equated to as the same."
It is an extraordinary thing to say.
Mail Online's royal expert Martin Robinson says he's dumbfounded why Meghan would publicly recall this comparison.
Now, that may or may not have happened, but it's the last thing that you include in an interview and expect to be taken seriously.
Mandla Mandela says, "Every day there are people who want to be Nelson Mandela, either comparing themselves with him or wanting to emulate him. But before people can regard themselves as Nelson Mandelas, they should be looking into the work that he did and be able to be champions and advocates of the work that he himself championed." I will say in Meghan's defense that she didn't come up with this comparison. The South African actor, who I'm sure people are going to discover who that is eventually, he was the one that made that comparison. So Meghan is simply retelling that comparison. Should she have told that in an interview? Absolutely not. It's incredibly tone deaf. But once again, when it comes to print interviews, I would like to have seen how this came about. Meghan just didn't tell the story out of nowhere. There must have been some kind of lead up that caused her to tell the story. So I would like the full context of why she's bringing up that comparison. So once again, print interviews don't do a great job at communicating the full story. But either way, even if she was told that, and even if it was absolutely true that the same amount of people were out on the streets in South Africa for her wedding as they were when Nelson Mandela got released from prison, maybe that was all true. But don't go say it in an interview, Meghan. I don't see the point of saying that in any kind of way. But what are your thoughts?